Hello there, this is SD. I hope everything is well with you. We're going to go for win number 70 in a row today. If we can get this, we'll be through exactly 2.5 cycles. I've rolled Zoltan B, which is a ship I have had problems with in the past. But, and it has some weaknesses, given that it doesn't start with a shield bubble. But you have a strong weapon system, and hopefully we can avoid too much difficulty. We don't want to store immediately on this ship. We don't have anything to sell. We just want to get 100 scrap to upgrade that. This nebula is quite good because the big danger with this ship is hitting like asteroids, or a solar flare is pretty bad as well. They're not as bad as asteroids. And those hazards can't occur in nebulas. So I think we'll take like 1 or 2 jumps, then we'll take all of the nebula. This exit location is a bit trash. There's also this really fucking weird path that you should definitely not take, considering you could just be forced into an asteroid. Albeit, it doesn't really... I suppose it doesn't actually matter what path you take so far as that, because you don't have map knowledge, so, you know, it's just pure luck whether you blunder into a... Ooh. Okay, so it's more important to shut down this drone than it is to shut down the heavy laser. I can shut the heavy laser down with my pike beam anyway. But the drone could be damaged, but it's not. Now let's do this, and we can shut them both down. If we do this shot, we kill them. Because they only have 5 hull. So they hit 5 rooms, even though that doesn't hit the weapons. We get a great double reward just to start. Yeah, we'll take this, and then we'll go into the nebula. Okay, there is a pulsar here. My longest ever streak died on this ship due to me misplaying a fight in a pulsar. Okay, that's actually kind of helpful. It's also actually kind of useful that that's a beam drone too, because it means it can't be damage buffered. And the pulsar can't take down our pike beam, it would take out the ion blasts. Actually, no, it would be able to take out the pike beam, but I could run a person in there. Yeah, the fight that I lost was actually a fairly similar fight. Pulsar, yeah, would have taken it down. The fight that I lost my 79 streak on was a Pulsar fight. I did actually have the shield bubble there, but not particularly much else, and we got Pulsar against a ship with like a combat drone and a heavy laser and a mini beam. And the first Pulsar hit my weapons. I, for some reason, didn't just think to run my crew into either weapons or shields where they could keep stuff up, and it just spiraled from there. But I was playing well distracted, and I had a nasty cold as well. Okay, this ship is not very good at dealing with borders. Let's vent them. I am also going to leave one room that doesn't have anything in it oxygenated, just because they might have like 4 crew. And only 3 of them can fit in my... It looks like they do, actually, but only 3 of them can fit in my medbay. Oh no, they have 3. Oh no, I was right. First time, they do have 4 crew. So let's leave this room oxygenated, and their 4th human will politely stand here, as it's the only place he can go where he doesn't take oxygen damage, suffocation damage. Once one of them dies here, he'll run in to replace him. Because they want to go somewhere they can either fight people or break a system. They can't do either of those there, but they also want to not suffocate. Okay, we've made quite good progress on getting our scrap. We've made scrap every jump so far, which is very helpful. We will attack the pirate and try to continue that trend. What a sharp pike beam shot we can get off here. run. Let's make sure they don't run. Really? Oh, whatever, the pike beam finishes them off. They must have had like an NG in there to fix that quickly. Nice. We get a full map upgrade, so we can know to avoid this solar flare. Well, I'm hoping that by the end of these two jumps here, the fight in the Ion Storm, which we can easily take since we've got loads of Zoltans, and after this fight, that we'll have enough scrap to get our shields up anyway. This ship is spooky. They have hacking, which they will use on us once they get through Zoltan Shield. Hopefully we can stop them from doing that at all, though. And that is also not good. You go in there. Okay, good. They have not shifted. I should have chucked one into weapons there. Ah, you dickhead. No, not my sensors. And yeah, unless that next jump we take is a forward scout that gives us the minimum amount of scrap we can possibly get, which is 7, we will get enough, assuming we win that fight, to upgrade our shields after this jump. In which case we can probably take the solar flare. And it definitely won't be that because this is a slaver ship. It's guaranteed to give us a high scrap reward. Or a crew member, but we would not take that. Nice dodging. We'll need 3 beams to finish this off, but that's fine. We can keep their weapons ionized. No. An NG is cute. It gives you lots of nice blue options, but, you know, it doesn't give me a shield bubble. Whereas blowing these chuckle fucks up, that does give me a shield bubble. Hooray! And yeah, in that case we can go Solar Flare, this fight, Distress, this fight, that fight. Since we know there are no more stores in this sector, we might as well just farm as much scrap as we possibly can. I think this is the best pike beam shot we can do on this particular enemy layout. That's annoying. Go and put that out and fix our oxygen. And let's jump out. We normally don't need to have our shields powered when we jump out because obviously we've got the Zoltan shield. I just put it up there because, well, there was a solar flare there. This fight's annoying. Although we can do a really good pike beam on these guys. Nope. And good, their drones are not damage buffered. Go, 6-room pike beam shot. I don't feel that the second shield bubble is as important on the Zoltan ships as it normally is, hence why I'm not just pushing towards it immediately. I want to save for a store. Bless you. Did I just say bless you to myself? I do not know where my tissues are. One moment. Okay, we're back. I don't want to take this. This is a potential crew loss event. If you have a clone bay, you can risk it, but we do not. Do we have 2 jumps here or 3? I think it's 2. Yeah, it's 2. So, fight out. What, you don't have offensive drones? I thought everything has offensive drones. Certainly so far, most of the ships we fought have. There's a good chance we could be in a position to afford hacking by the time we leave this sector. Zoltan shield ships and asteroids, assemble! Let's have this ready. Ah! No. And let's get that FTL charge. We're 1 scrap short. Okay, got a storage cache. Of course, these guys do have offensive drones again. But this is a possible double report, so that's more than worth it. We'll switch this laser off with our bike beam. And even if that drone system is damage buffered, it doesn't matter, because we'll be ionizing it. Do we have a double reward? Yes, we do. Good. So that was very good first sector. Did we make 206 scrap? Yes, we did make 206 scrap in Sector 1. That's very, very strong. The Sector 2 choices are not so strong. Rebel is more likely to see auto ships and the like. Enemies with offensive drones. Although actually they're both fairly likely in these 2 sectors. They also have the same choices in Sector 3, so... I think Rebel 2 is fine. Yeah, we'll go Rebel 2. If this was Rebel 3, I would definitely not go there, since that's where you can start seeing double offensive drone ships, but... as a second sector, it's not too bad. We're immune to damage here if we stick 2 Zoltans in shields. But I can't really train much other than... I can train piloting, I guess. I'm not gonna bother. I don't want a Zoltan piloting long-term anymore. Yeah, strictly I should train piloting and then weapons here. But I'm not going to, and you can't make me. The layout here is annoying, because if we go to see this beacon, then we're not seeing these ones down here. Let's see, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. I suppose we can still see them. It'd be very awkward to go to, but... I'm gonna stick another Zoltan in my weapons room to make sure my pike beam stays up. Pulsar, as we saw, would do 3 damage to my weapon system, my own damage, but if I have 2 Zoltans in there, they'll just nope those 2 power bars. That's enough to keep the pike beam running. Still no storm. We'll investigate the signal. Cool, we've got the Federation base quest, but in order to go to it, we have to give up seeing these beacons, and that would not be worth it. So, let's ignore that. We will scrap the machinery and get an irrelevant amount of money. Okay, now we can go to it. This is probably the only store in the sector, because it's a rebel sector, and they usually only have one. Or 1 or 2. So in that case, I will go to the Federation base, because it's generally quite a good reward. I'm also saving scrap and not upgrading my shields, because if this has hacking and a weapon, I want to be able to get it. And we have the Zoltan shields, so not as urgently in need of... that was a bad outcome, unfortunately. Download the data stores. Make ourselves immune to damage here if we have to. And the next pipe beam kills. Flush with cash. There's no hacking, there's cloaking, but we'd have to bypass buying any weapons, which is, I think, not worth. I'm gonna borrow the charge ion to help me get through shields better. The halberd beam is cute, but with no systems to support it, I'd rather just improve my ability to get through shields. We could also, if we fight any safe ships now, we can go like this and ionize their oxygen, which is pretty cool. Let's start upgrading, but I will hold 80 scrap at all times, because there could be a second store in this sector, even though it's not guaranteed. One like beam shot will pull their pilot enough that they stop trying to flee. It would not have been a terrible play there to buy cloaking, because the starting weapons on this ship can defeat 2 shield ships reasonably well, because you just stack up the ions. But I think increasing my ability to get through shields is preferable here, while also allowing me to keep enough scrap to buy hacking if we see it quickly. Well, we would be able to do O2 kill stuff on this ship, but unfortunately they do not have an option. Uncrewed ship. Okay, we have 2 jumps before the store here. We don't know which is better, so we're just blindly. We want to see this just because that could be another store. I guess I'll just do this. Maybe we'll get a fleet delay or something and can hit all 3. Or maybe their fleet pursuit will get doubled and we'll be sad. Don't have level 2 piloting. That would be annoying. Damn it, why do you have to be annoying? And you have the shield buffer. Give me my low scrap reward, you bastard. I'll hold my scrap until I get into the next sector. By 3. We want stores, we're gonna go edgy homes. And there is an immediate store here, so I'm glad I held my scrap. There's another halberd beam that we're going to skip. We're also going to skip those scanners because there's another store that we can go to. And that's more important. There we go. Maybe hacking. And upgrade my shields. Okay. All we really need now is cloaking and upgrades. So we'll be pushing upgrades for the next little while. There might not be another store in this sector, but that's fine. We've done what we came here for. Upgrade probably our weapons next, and also hacking. With this much ionization, you really want to upgrade your hacking quickly, because long weapon hacks and ion weapons go extremely well together. Unfortunately, what apparently doesn't go well together is NG homeworld sectors and making any fucking scrap. We need more power, actually. I'd really like to get to weapons 5 at least before the end of this sector. Maybe if there's any actual combats to be had in this stupid fucking sector. Hooray, a fight! We don't need to hack here, they just have 1 shield bubble. We could crew kill it, but we'd have to let them get through our Zoltan shield. This is going to be one of those ships that has 2 crew and a teleporter and a clone bay, which is very easy to crew kill. We need to let them get through our Zoltan shield and somehow keep the missile offline. And that sounds like a pain in the ass. Attempt to contact the NG. Hold my scrap for the moment. Make sure I can get my weapons up. No. We're not risking our crew. Okay. Probably was not worth doing. We made 53 scrap in that sector. After 206 in the first sector, we made 89 in sector 2 and then 53 in this one, plus a 30 scrap drop. Not going to Zoltan 4. That is absolutely not occurring. I really would like to upgrade my weapons instead right now, but I can't because of the aforesaid terrible scrap sectors. Hold my stuff until after the pulsar goes off. Keep 2 people in weapons so that my light beam stays up. And somebody indoors to vent these irritating boredom. Yes, good lord. You guys know how to surrender. I would be buying upgrades here, but I can't. So I normally prioritize the Engine's 3 upgrade in Sector 4 to be able to run away from things, but with that FTL recharge booster, we don't actually need it. This is a potentially spooky fight, but it's also an outpost. Now, when they're fighting enemies with 2 shield bubbles, the Ion Blast should just focus on shields. Excellent. Not excellent. Keep the Ion Blasts going, because I want to be able to keep up my ion chain. My Pike Beam doesn't do anything if I don't keep that going in. Make sure no Zoltan power shenanigans go on when they leave the room. Excellent. Double reward, and now, unless we see an immediate store where we might be able to buy cloaking, I'll get a bunch of upgrades. Oh. Oh, we could go here and buy cloaking. We have multiple items to sell. Hooray! I wish I could get those scanners there, but that would definitely be too much. I need to buy more fuel. Cool. We should be able to do this without hacking. The solar flare here will actually finish them off in all likelihood. Okay, that fire on my door is quite irritating. Go and put that out. Now go help put this out. Okay, good. Keep the FTL charging. Let's get out of here before that goes off and hits my doors again. Hail the refugee ship. Sure, we're not using missiles. We are using drones. Get those first of all. Next up, we'll upgrade weapons. We are rejecting their so-called offer. I think the way to start this fight is to use all ions, and then once we get the shields down, we will switch the charge ion off, and the pike beam gets turned on. Okay, they've dodged rather too much, so let's use our cloak. Get the charge ion charging up while we're cloaked. We unfortunately need to keep the ions going into shields there because we do not want to, miss one shot and then suddenly they have 3 shield bubbles again. We're gonna take that. That's actually a pretty decent offer. We need more fuel, and it gets us out of this fight. I don't want either of these stores. We have nothing to sell, and I just want upgrades. The best path around them seems to be to, go this way. And maybe if we get a drop, we'll detour to the shop, but... try to get a double reward instead. I hit pilot and yes. Not a terrible offer. Possible double reward. I'm gonna go for that. Yeah, destroy the ship and salvage it. And now we can use the charge ion and the ion blast to get through lots of shields. Okay, we have 4 jumps before the exit, it looks like. Although it wouldn't really matter if we dived anywhere, given that we have cloaking and hacking. Should I go here just to buy fuel? Quite happy to make that trade. So revenue stuff. Okay, this ship actually, I did not realize that was a defense front too. That's quite nasty. We might not be able to stop these guys from running away, which is quite bad because that would force us into a dive. But, defense drone 2 with all these... yeah, they're getting away. There's nothing we can do about it. The entirety of our first volley was just fucking useless. And these 2 weapons can't get through 3 shield bubbles and the defense drone 2 on the first volley. Oh, okay, good. That's not one of the events that doubles Fleet Pursuit, so we'll just say that was a weird event that took one drum part and didn't give us scrap. Yes! Outpost is the kind of thing that we need to see. Charge the charge line up all the way on the first volley. Hacking up. Search among the stores, good. Attack these drones, honestly, they're more dangerous than the weapons. We had our long-range scanners so we could try to dodge the live mine. Lead them to their destination and buy some power. So we're just flying blind here, so maybe we hit a rock live mine and lose a Zoltan. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm not buying, you know, engines 5, which I can't do right now anyway. They're not doing that just to prevent that possibility. Allow me to introduce you to the holy words of Cloak Hack Cycle. Use the whole cloak. Oh man, we were just too delayed there to keep the ion chain going. Damaged me through my Zoltan shield. I forgot to turn my auto-firing ion blast off, which nearly did indeed cause me to take damage through the cloak. Accidentally cut my cloak short there, but that's fine. Nope. Let's get out of here. Do I have anything to sell? I don't think I do. Take a jump or two more. We will scrap. This is the ancient device that in the last run we used to get to the Crystal Homeworld sector. Good lord. Nice guns. Anyway, we'll cloak axe like with these nice guns. It would eventually fail against the burst 2s because we only have level 2 hack and level 2 cloak. We need level 3 hack to be able to keep them down indefinitely. It's good enough. Particular layout is also very susceptible to pike beams. Nope. Turn the heavy laser on and do that little bit of damage. They can't dodge, so I don't need to worry that the charge ion is going to miss and end it. Ion chain. Yeah, I'll take a flak one. Okay, yeah, now we go like this. And we are in phenomenal shape. I suppose if I had a little bit more cash, I could replace this Ion Blast with this small bomb and just use those as my weapons for the rest of the run, but we don't. Anyway, I'd like to replace the Ion Blast with a heavy laser and this pike beam with another flak one. That's a 15-second cloak. Now can't cloak axe cycle for at least a moment because, well, my hacking is now only, well, it's going to be level nothing. But I also don't need to because I've done enough damage to the weapons that it doesn't matter. And they can't dodge right now, so. We are definitely at the point where we just want more crew. If we fight a slaver and they offer us a crew member, I think I'll actually accept it here. I may also need to think about upgrading my doors, because we're at the point where enemy ships will board you with 2 crew instead of 1. Yeah, let's just do that. Although I think this ship will only ever have enough crew to board you with 1. Do an intermediate volley where we don't wait for the lightning. We're also definitely at the save scrap for stores stage. We can buy crew or mind control or whatever we might want. Weapons. Oh, it's this. The top 2 options are the same. This is the Rock Cruiser quest. It's pretty trash. Oh, we have 2 jumps here. So let's go to the store. I think I would prefer mind control over buying a human or a rock. Yeah, that quest marker is a fight at a solar flare where the rocks are running away from the outset. I generally find it's not worth actually letting them run away, just blow them up. I'm gonna go to the Nebula because it gives better Sector 7 choices. Neither of these are very good. Go here, here, there. Excellent. Actually do this. Crew kill is a distinct possibility here. Crew kill is definitely happening here. Die, NG, die. Okay. That guarantees it. Even if they can fix the oxygen, we'll just end up breaking it again. And they'll have to bust through, you know, multiple locked doors to try to do any more fixing on it. What, they fixed it? Well, let's correct that issue. Yeah, come on in, the air will run out in that room pretty much instantaneously. will run out of hit points before you can fix it. And you can't reach your med bay, so you're dead. And we get a nice big fuel reward. Take another jump and then store. This is quite a tame weapon setup for Sector 6, I have to say. It's only level 3 weapons. We could theoretically fight this offensive setup in Sector 1. Obviously they wouldn't have 3 shield bubbles then, but... Hundred scrap exactly. I have a slug. We're in a nebula. Cool. And there's not anything else here I would want. Hey, he even has the right skills to start with, so... Welcome aboard, slug. The only other possible store in this sector is at this beacon, so we don't need to maximize visibility. Of course, we don't have any way to know which beacons are better than the others anyway, so... We'll just jump around blindly. Okay, this is not as likely to turn into a crew kill since we did not get a mega flyer. But there's a chance. I can control you, but we can't break the clock right now. It's impossible. We fight the rebel auto ship. Turn the bike beam off and just use flak heavy for the moment. Shoot drones here in case they have, like, because if we shoot shields, they theoretically could have a combat drone that they suddenly pull out because we shift their power distribution. It's a thing to be aware of when you're fighting in a low power situation. Especially when the enemy has drones. Yeah, like they have more than level 3 drones because we just did 3 points of damage. Don't need to wait for the pike beam. We've got a kill. Take more jumps. We could get free stuff from this, but I'd rather just attack the pirate. No, I can't mind control you. Yes. Reverse ion field is actually quite a nice augment. usually ends up getting sold, but you know, a 50% chance to say nope to ion damage is pretty useful, especially since that applies to all sources of ion damage. So it applies to ion pulsars and ion intruders and all that kind of stuff. If you get 2 of them, you're literally immune to those. Nope, we're attacking the black market weapons trader. Really? I didn't time that well enough. I broke the corner, that was silly. Whatever. They're dead. But that was an unnecessary risk to take. Let's get the proper cloak hack cycle now. We will attack the auto ship. We don't need to hack this, they have no shields. If we had one more Zoltan, we'd be literally immune to damage here. Ooh, ooh. Lovely. Okay, now I really want another flak, and we go flak, flak, heavy 1, heavy 2. That is an incredibly fun weapon setup. We will attack the pirate, who we can probably crew kill. Need to let them fix that, but it's fine. Incredible. Okay, yeah, so we can do this right now. We can get the other heavy laser online. Sharpish. We will attack the ship. Get wrecked. Those will go out because of the breach that we put in there. How about you murder each other instead of fighting with fire? Sounds good to me. Going here to buy fuel and sell our excess weapons. This is actually a situation where hacking stun would be vaguely useful, because if we're hacking like the shields room on the flagship and we get fires in it and then they're stunned during the duration of the hack, that would actually be useful. But I'm not going to spend 60 scrap on that. I'm going to just buy the backup battery. Yeah, good luck with that. Give me my fuel. Oh, we get exactly the same choice as last time. The Uncharted Nebula worked out pretty well there, so I'm gonna just go to another one. Uncharted Nebulas do have a reasonably high number of empty beacons, which is why they don't have a very good reputation. I think that's a little bit overblown, but it is undeniably the case. They have more empty beacons than other sectors. That's just something you can tell by looking at the information about sectors. That's actually, I mean, that's 60 scrap. Yeah, I'm gonna find at least one store this sector, so let's take it and go. Yep, there it is. Let's just go right there because our fuel amount is pathetic. Hey, long-range scanners. I'm gonna get rid of the reverse ion field now in case we get the chance to get a draw. Or actually, why don't I just buy that? Because auto-reloader with these weapons is ridiculous. And mercifully, we get the, usefully, we get the scanner information for beacons we've already seen, so we can go back and take these fights. That's the only other possible store. I probably won't go there. Should I buy another slug or an NG? Let's buy an NG. Man my doors. And now we just want to farm as much scrap as we possibly can, get that heavy laser online, like, now. Flak heavy one is easier to run here. I get that a little bit early. I'm not going to bother trying to crew kill at this point because a drop of a weapon is not actually helpful since we may not get to restore this weapon. It's not like we're going to want to replace the weapons we have. They're fucking incredible. I just want pure raw scrap. Even though this particular layout is rather vulnerable to having the oxygen taken out, I'm going to intentionally not do that. I will still do this so that they can't repair their weapons. Stealth weapons would be good. Hey, the pike beam came back. We don't want to need it. And probably can't even benefit from it. We could go back to the store, but why the fuck would I do that? That wastes a jump. To get 27 scrap. Get more by going through these fights. My weapons are better than yours. Take that, just in case this is the manually search event. It's not. I want that upgrade at this point in the run anyway. You go there. No, not you, you just... Yes! Excellent. We have a training ship. So, let's... Oh. Apologies. Okay, that is actually evade training done. Let's move you out. I might as well get shield training really quick. I'm not cross-training. This is definitely my final crew. They can never get any weapons back, so let's just use all of ours. my timings here, but it doesn't matter. Do this now so I have 100% cloak evade. Nope, we're attacking the ship. No. Start upgrading my shields. We will track them as we move to engage. Hey, it's the Holy Trinity, so-called. Sola, who I learned this game from, referred to these three weapons as the Holy Trinity, which I don't think is a term he originated. They're regarded as the three best weapons in the game. I don't actually agree. I don't think the halberd beam is one of the best three weapons in the game. I'm not even sure if it's in the top 5. It's certainly in the top 10, at least if you discount unique weapons like the advanced flak and so on. The top 5, like, I prefer heavy laser 1, certainly, to the halberd beam. And there's quite a few weapons that in many situations are better than that. Pump extra power and get free stuff. We have a pike beam to sell. I don't know whether it's worth spending a jump on that. On the other hand, it allows us to see this beacon anyway, and, you know, like, the only guaranteed scrap we see is at a place we can't reach. Besides, they might have stealth weapons. They do not. Be that way. Still running. Get me more power. And hopefully in this coming sector we will get, you know, force shield bubble and some more power. Given that we have long-range scanners, that should be pretty reasonable. Start off with this fight. We are not quite damage immune because we only have 3 Zoltans, but we are damage immune because we can just cloak hacks like these fucking things. Yep. They're gonna cloak here. Our heavy 2 is too slow even with the auto reloader to get a second shot off before they cloak. Let's try to take down their piloting so they can't dodge. There we go. I think they get the cloak here. Oh no, we maybe could have got a second volley off. Whatever. Just let them cloak. Go kaboom. We don't especially need a repair station, although I will go to one in preference to going somewhere there may not be any scrap. Fuck you and your dodge. I don't want crew kills. No. Sector 8. I don't need 6 fuel anymore. Go kaboom. Yeah, like I'd obviously prefer a repair station to this beacon that may just not have anything happen. Get some damage buffers. That is not a drone combo I like seeing. Can't dodge. That means you are dead on our next volley. Certainly get this upgrade. We might not be able to get the shield up. We definitely could crew kill this if we wanted to, but it might drop a weapon. I don't want that. One, two. Okay, we have enough time to do this. And now we have to dive. But that's fine. Nine power weapon setup over there. Hanging around until our cloak is as close to being off cooldown as we can get it to be. And now we'll jump to the base. Now we could have a delayed hack here, and we can't do anything about that because of our Zoltan shield. But our weapons are extremely fast. Flak, heavy one wouldn't act with the auto reloader would not actually be able to be cloak hack cycled. Get out of there. The heavy 2, as we've already established, even with the auto reloader, is too slow to get a second volley off before their cloak. Let's just get 2 side room kills here. Would have been nice to try to get another one from the guy in missiles if he had run away from the fire, but I couldn't guarantee that he would do that before the doors got broken down. Not terribly well equipped to deal with the boarding drone, but that's fine. We can deal with the boarding drone by switching it off. Hooray! They have exactly 1 crew member left. That's precisely how we want it. Don't need to pull the runaway maneuver, considering they literally only have 1 crew left, and it doesn't work very well when you have a Zoltan shield anyway. We don't actually need to cloak these missiles. Anyway, charges up faster. Switch those stupid missiles off. damn it, flagship. Those guns were so fucking good. And yeah, that excellent Sector 1 set us up really, really well, despite the fact that the next couple sectors were quite trash. So, we are at 70, that is 2.5 cycles exactly. We still have a lot of really bad ships, though. We have NGB left, we have Zoltan C left. No, we don't have Zoltan C left, we've done that. We have Federation C left, we have Slug B left, we have Rock A left, and worst of all, we still have Stealth B to do. 3, 2, 1. I think Rock B we have not done yet. Yeah, Rock B is still on the list, so we'll do that next. I hope you enjoyed the run, and I'll see you for Rock B. Bye for now.